Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. As you can see on the screen, because it's a case of forfeiture and reissue of shares, and as you can see, why we have chosen this question for today's discussion is it's a bit different from most of the question that we usually practice. So let us see the question and discuss what is new here. Okay, so or what is different here. It may not be new to some of you, but okay, mostly it will be a different type of question to most of you. So one company invited applications for issuing 80,000 equity shares of 100 each at a premium of rupees 10. The amount was payable as follows: on application 30, allotment 30 including a premium of rupees 10. That means the entire premium they have collected it along with allotment, and first call is balance. Okay, so that much is there. So first, with the data, with that much data, what are the values or what are the things, important things that we can see? First we will see the face value. Face value is 100, premium is 10, and the split up application it is 30, there is no premium. Allotment, there is premium which is included in 30, so obviously face value part of the allotment is 20 and 10 is premium. And first call it is the balance means obviously when you are adding you should get 100, so obviously balance will be 30 plus 20 is 50, so 50 is removed. If it is removed from 100, we will be getting 50 again, so 50 is coming here. Now 10 is there. This is what is the total. So first call also we got. Applications for 2,30,000 shares were received. So this much data we can extract from the information that is given there. Now next paragraph, when it comes to next paragraph, when we are seeing applications of 2,30,000 shares were received, allotment was made on pro rata basis to the applicants of 1,80,000 shares. That means those who have applied for 1,80,000 shares, we are giving them 80,000 shares which is available with us, because company invited applications for issuing 80,000 shares, right? So we are giving them 80,000 shares. Still we have received application for 2,30,000 means if 1,80,000 is removed from that, we are getting 50,000. So for 50,000 applications, 50,000 shares applications, we are not going to allot them anything. So two categories of shareholders are there. Those who applied for 1,80,000, we are allotting them 80,000 shares. Those who applied for 50,000, how we got 50,000? And we are removing 1,80,000 from the 2,30,000 shares applications that we received, we will get 50,000. 50,000 we are allotting them nothing. That is what they said. Excess and the remaining shares were sent letters of regret. That is the meaning of that. Excess money on application was to be utilized towards allotment and subsequent calls. That means if any extra money someone has paid, obviously extra money has been paid by the category 1 shareholders, so that money can be utilized for even allotment as well as calls. Only one call is there, first call, right? Okay, first call is there, so that also we can use the amount. David, who was allotted 1,600 shares, paid nothing after application. That means he has paid only application money. These shares were forfeited after the first call. 1,000 of these shares were reissued to Sundar for 95 per share as fully paid. This is the case. So we know that whenever this pro rata kind of questions are there, we need to prepare a table. So I'm just making the table here. Category, then how many shares they have applied for, how many shares has been allotted to them, then installment wise application stage, how much we have received, how much we actually need from them, how much is the extra money that we need. Okay, extra money that we have with us. This is just to make you understand the structure of the table. I am explaining like this. Those who have been following our videos for long, you must be knowing this format by now. Next is allotment stage, how much we need from them, from the extra amount how much we can use here, and balance is how much to be paid by them. Similarly, as they are mentioning about first call also, I am just writing first call column again. First call column also, how much we require from them, how much we can use, if any extra money is still available, how much we can use from that extra money, and how after using the extra money still how much is payable by them. Finally, we can write the column refund. Now we'll fill the columns. I'm just giving them two names, category 1, category 2. Category 1 already we discussed. We are splitting them into two categories. The one who applied for 1,80,000 shares and one who applied for 50,000 shares. One who applied for 80,000 shares, we are giving them 80,000 shares. One who applied for 50,000 shares, we are not giving them anything. Now received column, in order to fill application money, we have already written all the split ups here. Application is 30 rupees. So 30 into 1,80,000 shares amount we have received during application. So which will give us 54 lakhs. I'm just calculating it here, 54 lakhs. Next is required. Required means we need only 80,000. How much money they are supposed to pay? 80,000 into 30 only we require from them, because they are being allotted with 80,000 shares only. So 80,000 into 30, 24 lakhs. So extra is 30 lakhs. Extra means how much money they have paid extra. Simply we can say like this: 1,80,000 minus 80,000. How much is there? 1 lakh. 1 lakh into 30, we will get 30 lakhs. Same 30 lakhs will get there. Okay. Now in allotment stage, you know that this 30 lakh can be used for allotment as well as first call. So allotment stage, what is the installment amount? 20 plus 10. 20 plus 10 means it is 30 again. So 30 is the allotment amount. I will change the color so that you can easily recognize. So 30 into 80,000 is the amount that we need to receive. So obviously it is 24 lakhs. Used, already we have 30 lakhs extra with us, so we can use 24 lakhs from that. Okay, so there won't be anything remaining in allotment for the shareholders to pay. This is one of the reasons why I took this question. Most of the time we will not face or will not come across this kind of questions where allotment is completely cleared. Okay, now as you know, already we had 30 lakhs with us, 24 lakhs we have used for allotment, still we have 6 lakhs left. According to the question, that those 6 lakhs can be used for the next installment, which is basically first call. So first call, again required amount, we found that first call required amount is 50. So 50 into 80,000, 50 into 80,000 shares we need. Required means that is actual money that we need from the shareholders. 40 lakhs is there. Used, still we have 6 lakh rupees extra with us that we can use here. After adjusting this, 34 lakhs is still payable by the shareholders. So there is no refund for the first category because there is nothing left, okay, in the extra amount that they paid. Hope you understood that case. Second case is 50,000. Those who applied for 50,000 shares, obviously they must have paid 30 rupees application money. So 50,000 into 30, how much you will get? 15 lakhs they have paid. We don't need any money from them, so required is nothing. Extra amount that they have paid is 15 lakhs. Allotment time, we don't need anything from them. We don't have to use any extra money for them, and they don't have to pay anything in the payable column. Similarly, when it comes to first call, they don't have to, we don't need any money from them, so required column is 0. Used amount, we don't have to use any amount, okay, so that is also 0. Next is payable column, that is also 0. Refund is whatever they have paid, we have to refund, so that is also done. So this much is the table that will make your concept clear when it comes to this kind of questions. Okay, so hope you understood the concept. So first category, how much they have paid extra, how much we are using for allotment, and how much we are using for first call. Okay, that is there. Now second category also, how much they have paid, how much we need from them, and how much we are refunding. Okay, that is also mentioned here. Now next question or next topic is David, who has allotted 1,600 shares, paid nothing after application. So we need to see how much amount is not paid by David. So here we can clearly see that these shares were forfeited after the first call. That means we have waited till the first call. So we have made allotment, asked him allotment money and asked him also call money. and after that only we are cancelling the share. So we have to find out how much money he didn't pay so that his shares got cancelled. So we will just write that also here, David's case. One thing that is given in the question related to David is allotted shares is 1600. It's clearly given, David who was allotted 1600 shares. Now what are we going to do? Allotted shares is 1600. We need to find out applied shares. Why? What is the reason to find it out? Because David is belonging to category 1. Category 1 means they have paid something extra. So obviously extra money he has also paid. And out of that extra money, some money has been used for allotment, some money has been used for first call. So to find out those amounts only we are calculating this applied shares. So applied shares, in order to find it out, we have to divide it by the allotted shares of his category. Here allotted shares of his category is 80,000 and multiply it by 1,80,000, which is the applied shares. 1,80,000, which is the applied shares, which will give us 1600 by 80,000 into 1,80,000, which will give us 3,600 shares. 3,600 shares means this is the number of shares that he applied for. So it is clear that he has paid extra application money. He has paid extra application money received from him. How much is extra application money? Totally he is supposed to pay only for 1600 shares, but he has paid for 3600 shares. So obviously 2000 shares application money he has paid extra. So 2000 into 30 will give us 60,000 rupees. 60,000 rupees. Next is, in this 60,000 some money we have used for allotment. So we will see how much money has been used for allotment. So allotment money due. Due means he has received 1600 shares. So 1600 shares into 30 including premium. If you don't know allotment money, I will take you to that place where we have done the split up. So 20 plus 10, 30 he needs to pay during allotment. So 1600, why I am multiplying with 1600? Because 1600 is the number of shares that he received from the company. So 1600 into 30 he has to pay. So rupees 48,000 he has to pay. So obviously extra money adjusted on allotment is 48,000 itself, because he has already paid how much extra? 60,000 extra. So entire 48,000 can be covered using the 60,000. Now how much money is still remaining in application? Obviously 12,000 is remaining. 60,000 minus 48,000, that we can use for which installment? First call. Now we will see first call money due. Okay, first call money due is he got 1600 shares. First call installment is 50 rupees. So 1600 into 50. 1600 into 50. How much he has to pay? 80,000 he has to pay. Okay, but he has already paid how much? 12,000 extra, which is with us still. We have received 60,000 extra from him. Out of that 48,000 has been used for the allotment. Still we had 12,000 which we are still keeping for adjusting it for the purpose of first call. So first call we can adjust that 12,000. So first call money unpaid by him is 80,000 minus 12,000, which is 68,000 rupees. Which is 68,000 rupees. So this is the calculation related to David. So what did we do first? First we found how much applied shares were there from David. Then we found the extra application money that David has paid to us. Then allotment money due, and how much money out of the extra money can be used for allotment, that we did. So entire allotment money can be covered using the extra money that he paid. We have done that. Next, what did we do? We are finding out how much money he is supposed to pay on first call. So 1600 into 50, we got 80,000, and we still have 12,000 rupees left. After adjusting the extra money for allotment, we have still 12,000 rupees left. That 12,000 rupees we are using here and finding out how much money is not paid by David. So that is 68,000. This much details are enough to pass the journal entries, and about the reissue and all we will do once we reach that stage in the entries. So first we will pass the entries till forfeiture and reissue. So bank account, first entry is bank account debtor to equity share application allotment account. If the type of shares is mentioned there, you have to mention the type of shares in the entry also. So equity shares application account. How much are we receiving? We have received. For doing that, we can use take the help of this table, application column, go to application column, take the received columns total. So 54 lakhs and 15 lakhs. How much we are getting? 69 lakhs. If you don't know, if this is hard for you, you can take it like this. Totally we have received application for 2,30,000 shares into 30. So you will get 69 lakhs there also. So 69 lakhs we have to write here. Second entry, we are not writing narration. You are all expert in writing narrations and all. So we are not going to do that. Next, equity share application account debtor to equity share capital account to equity share allotment account to sorry. So here as you can see, equity share application account. Okay, the amount that we have